I am Marion Blackburn, and I am running for re-election to District 3 of the City Council for the City of Greenville. If I'm re-elected, I want to continue advocating for some of the same principles that have guided me during my 2 terms on council. I would start with neighborhoods. Our neighborhoods are so important for Greenville and for the people of District 3, as every district throughout our city. Standing up for neighborhoods means speaking up for the people who live there and making sure that their interests are protected and represented on council. That means making sure, first of all, that our neighborhoods are safe. We need to make sure that whether you rent, whether you're a homeowner, that you feel safe in the neighborhood. Whether you're walking at 1 in the morning or 5 in the afternoon, that you feel safe in your neighborhood. So safety in our neighborhoods is very important, and that's really job number 1. Safety also applies, of course, to our downtown and all of our common shared areas, our parks, other districts in the community. District 3 is a very walkable neighborhood, a walkable district. We have a lot of people who walk in District 3, so we need to make sure that you can walk any time of the day or night in your neighborhood and throughout the district. Another element that's very important for neighborhoods is making sure that if you are a resident homeowner, making sure that your home keeps its value. If you are a renter, making sure that you have that good quality of life in the neighborhood. So quality of life is very important for neighborhoods, and that's something that I want to work very hard to do. Another very important area of concern for me in the past, and if I am re-elected, is going to be our parks. We need to make sure that we're doing enough for our parks. Parks are so important for our quality of life in Greenville. We need to make sure that we maintain the ones we have, but we also need to make sure that we expand our parks. We have a growing population. We need to make sure that we keep up with it. Especially in East Greenville, of course, District 3 is going to be a concern of mine if re-elected, and I want to make sure we're doing enough for parks in District 3. Of course, another very important area of consideration for me if I'm re-elected, as it is for everyone on City Council, is going to be economic development. Economic development means making sure that we're attracting those new economy jobs, and one of the ways to do that is making sure that we have a good quality of life. Incentives are a part of it. Good quality of life is a part of it. And we need to send a message that Greenville is open for business. We want you to come here and do business in Greenville. We have great parks. We have great neighborhoods where your home is going to keep its value, where you can walk to campus, maybe ride your bike. If you work at a hospital, you're going to be able to ride your bike or walk all the way to the hospital. And I hope bring that Greenway East all the way to Portertown Road, so you can literally travel the entire length of the city. We want to say Greenville is a forward-thinking community. You can bring your new business, your startup, to Greenville, and you're going to be glad you did. So economic development is also a very important concern that I've had in the past and will continue to have in the future. So I hope that voters in Greenville will vote for me on November 5th and know that they can trust me to stand up for them and represent their interests, not special interests, and to work for the safe streets, good quality of life in our neighborhoods, parks, alternative transportation, and all those things that make our community such a great place to live. Thank you.